guys, it's Bree with Smokin' Magic. What we've got for you today is a pretty simple recipe. Our garden, I don't know about yours, but ours is like going crazy, especially with the jalapeños right now. So trying to find a use for them. We've made some like pepper jellies. We've also done some like regular fruit jellies and jams with it. Today we're gonna make some candied jalapeños. First things first, you're gonna need these. You've got to have gloves when you're dealing with peppers. You'll thank me later. I've got roughly about 30 jalapeños that this recipe calls for. What I'm gonna get started first is what we're gonna be candying them with. So I've got my burner here. I'm gonna set my burner on and we're gonna turn it up to high because I'm gonna end up wanting to boil this. I've got 3 cups of sugar that I'm gonna put in first. I'm gonna do a cup of apple cider vinegar, so not just the not white vinegar, but the actual apple cider vinegar. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of that. Sorry, it's a little slow here. I guess I should have taken the stopper out of it. Geesh. You use apple cider vinegar like when we pickle red onions or we pickle our own, some fresh jalapeños, you use the apple cider vinegar for that. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So, got that. A 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. So there's that. And then I have my 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Turmeric is a spice I think that gets overlooked so many times and adds some wonderful flavor in your dishes. I'm going to stir this, mix this up together a little bit. What we're wanting to do is to dissolve all of this together. So we're going to bring it up to a boil. Okay, so while that is working there, I'm going to take the jalapeños. So we have, like I said, we have 30 of these guys. Roughly it's going to be about 1.5 pounds or so cut up worth of jalapeños. Please, please, please make sure you wear your gloves. I can't stress that enough. So you're just going to cut the stem part off, throw that away. Then I'm going to cut these in about a 1/4 inch thick slices. We're going to leave the seed and the membrane in it. Our family likes a little bit of spice. These are going to have, like you saw me just pour 3 cups of sugar in there. So they're not going to be super spicy. That being said, the membrane is where most of the spice is and the seeds. So if your family or yourself are susceptible to spice, you may want to core these before cutting these up, but you'll be surprised at how tame they actually are once you get them candied. They're gonna have to set before you can use them, so you're gonna need to leave time for that if you're planning a dish. We like to try to get these candied jalapeños done up and just kind of keep them in the fridge. They're great on burgers. We do nachos a lot of times. You can use them in dips, like a smoked cream cheese, and we'll put our Smokin' Magic pork rub on the top of that smoked cream cheese. And then we'll do some of our homemade pepper jelly on the top of that. And then just put a few of these little candied jalapeno slices on the top, and it just really makes it pop. Starting to kind of smell the apple cider vinegar heating up here. I just want to make sure the sugar's not burning, so I'm giving it a quick stir every once in a while. Ooh, it's coming to a nice boil here. I've got high heat right now. I'm going to reduce it for a little bit and then let it hang out and simmer for about 5 minutes to really make sure all those ingredients come together. And then we're going to add in these fantastic jalapeños. So I'm going to pour these in here. Be careful when you add them in so that it doesn't splash up on you. You also need to make sure that you have a pot, stock pot, or something that is big enough to do this in, so that when you get to this point you're not like, oh no, I don't have room. I'm going to bring this back to a boil. Once they've cooked or simmered in this boiling water for about 4 minutes, they're going to go to a darker green, and that's kind of how you can tell when they're done. You know, my grandma always said a watch pot never boils, and yet I still do it. So I'm going to take my slotted spoon at this point, and I'm going to start filling my jars. Okay, we don't want the liquid, we just want the jalapenos in the jar at this point. The liquid's not done. The liquid still got its job to do. Looking good, smelling good in here. Man, I wish you could smell this. Do not put your face directly over this while you're stirring it. Anytime you wash peppers, or if you are boiling them like this, yeah, you definitely do not want your face directly over it, or it will burn your eyes. The fumes will burn. Just note to self, that's why I'm kind of standing off and back to the side a little bit. Been there, done that. A couple more little jalapenos. Come on, little guys, let's get out of here. I've got just the liquid left in here, and now I'm going to turn this up a little bit and bring this back up to a boil for approximately about 6 minutes. All right, guys, so we had our liquid boiling for 6 minutes and then got it into our glass here. So now I'm going to pour it into the candied jalapeno jar. Earlier you saw that I had 2 jars. As the jalapenos kind of settled, everything settled in, and I was able to fit it all in one of these jars. All right, so I've poured it in here, so hopefully I won't make a huge mess with this. So I'm going to pour it in slowly, trying to fill it up as much as I can. Now, I'm going to be kind of looking for different air bubbles that it might have. And if I see some air bubbles, I've got some toothpicks here. I can kind of take them and work my way down through them here. You just want as much liquid in there as possible. Now, kind of after everything is settled for a second, there's a little bit more room for liquid on the top. I'm going to slowly pour a little bit more in there, making sure that they're all covered and that the air bubbles are all gone. Okay, now I'm going to take my paper towel, wipe off the rim so that we can get a good, nice seal. And then I'm going to take my lid, put it on here. Super hot. Okay, so now the heat inside this jar is going to suck this lid down, and you may even hear a thunk kind of sound, and you will no longer be able to hear that once it does that. It could take up to 30 minutes, maybe even an hour. Leave this sitting out on your counter until it comes to room temperature and until that cap doesn't make that sound anymore. Then you're going to store this in your refrigerator. These candied jalapenos will keep for up to 3 months, but you have to wait to eat them. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks at least. Let them set in your fridge. Optimal is 3 to 4 weeks. So if you can hold off 3 to 4 weeks, I promise you, the wait will be worth it. Like I said, they keep up for 3 months, up to 3 months after that in the fridge. So let us know what you think. Let us know if you try them or any variations on them. And please like, share the video, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Join our newsletter group as well through our website. It's www.smokeinmagic.com, and you'll be the first to hear about all of our new recipes and fun things that we're up to. Thanks, guys.